What is that noise I can hear?
Yo! That's it, Ivan, PJ says.
So there you are, there's a full grown mature sheep, and there's a lamb behind it there. So you can see the lambs are almost the height of some of the sheep. So it's time they were off, because the milk that the mother provides at this stage is not of a great benefit to them, and their diet, they're eating grass and all now, so when they're onto that you can wean them, and the mothers will go down the road to another field and the lambs will be kept together, the ram lambs and the ewe lambs, and then in a week or so we will split the lambs again. At this stage and at this time of year the rams become active, so you don't want them in with ewe lambs. On woolies, come on. There's a lamb with a sore foot. Come on girls, let's go. Ah. Jay, stay behind here. Heel. Come on then, girls. Come on. Come on. Up you go. Come on. Come on then, girls. That is our sheep separated from the lambs now, and I've put a wee bit of Crowvec spray on them to keep the flies off them. The lambs are all up in the house there, so we're ready for down the road again. Good girls. And we have a couple of cars. Come on. And here we have people. I think they've got their hair cut, these people.
Oh, every week.
How you doing? Hurry up, girls. Come on. So there will be a bit of shouting now, I'm sure, as the lambs separated. Come on, girls, down you go. Oh, that's a bit of shouting. Okay, woolies. Barbie has meal all out for you. Come on, lammies. Out you go, quick, Barbie has meal. Look, there she is there. So we've sprayed a few feet in the lambs. There's one or two with a bit of foot scald there. So that's that done. Barbie's doing a count up. And they're into that wee new bite of grass there, so that'll help calm them down. So there's a few round the trough, there's a bit of meal left, but when you have nice fresh grass, everything tends just to go for that. We will notice when you're feeding meal that if you put them into a fresh field of grass, they take hardly any meal for the first 2 or 3 days. So they're just finding their way. There's no shouting much there yet at the minute for their mums. Now there's a little patch in this sheep wire here that was broken, and the lambs were able to push out through, so I've just cut a bit of sheep wire and set it into it and stitched it in. Just when the lambs are off the sheep there now, you would be tempted to try and get out if they hear the mothers. So I have that stitched on with this little clipper thing here. It's just a little row of steeples, and when you close it up, it closes round and falls off in a little U shape. So here's a crimper demonstration coming up. Just click it on. If you had 2 strands of wire there, you'd be clipping them together, but that just closes it round nicely. If you had 2 strands, that would be crimped nicely. Now we're having more stress, as you can see here. This is a bracket off my hedge cutter. Tilts the head on her, and it has fractured across. Now it was welded an on-site job away, and it wasn't welded very well, and it's cracked and give way. And then there's two of these on her. The one on the other side immediately took a sympathy vote and cracked as well. So I went to get new ones at Fulton Tractors there, but they said 3 weeks before anything can be got, anything with metal in it. So there you are. So we're having just to cut them out of this plate here to get me going again. Now, when you're working with an acetylene torch, it's always good to check around where you're working, that there's no straw lying, that there's no anything flammable, because you could very easily have an explosion or a fire. Well, that's my tractor up and going again. I was trimming this lane here. Now, an old lady used to live down here. I think she was in her 80s. She died a few years back. Her name was Hannah. And she kept a few chickens, and she had a bullock or two and a bit of a farm. Her husband died a long time ago. But she used to make me the loveliest salads down here. And the chicken eggs were just fresh. And it's a kind of a thing sticks in your mind when you have someone like that. So some very blind bends down here. But anyway, that's the tractor up and going again, or the hedge cutter should I say, and it's a relief. So it is. We're not quite finished here, but anyway, that's us. It's 10 to 10 here at night, so, and it's a dull evening with the overcast, so a lot of bends that you could just have a prang and get wrecked on here.